now more than ever, with failing and challenging economic times, you have gold at an all-time high, you have silver at an all-time high, you have the markets all over the place. Wouldn't this be the best time to appoint God the right CEO? And that's God, because he knows everything. It's like having a supercomputer, but way, way cooler. So inherently, here's some insights. So I sometimes used to relate to him like a consultant. Okay, he's actually the co-architect, the creator architect, the CEO, not a consultant. Okay, like, okay, God, can I get some advice on this? And I'm going to do whatever I want instead of actually, he's a creator architect CEO. So what happens is that when we don't make God in charge, something else fills the vacuum. You know what that something else is? Is chaos. And so we put him in charge of every domain in our life, our boundaries, our clarity, everything. And if we don't, something else will. And that generally the thing that fills it is chaos. So he can bring things into order, money, decisions, time, and relationships. And the more I rely on him for that, the better things go. I found in my life, even if it doesn't feel right at the beginning. So it's a bit like this. It's imagine running Apple without the CEO. Okay, it's like it equals a collapse. That's life without God as a CEO. Okay, and when we don't have Him as a leader, it's very, very similar actually. So what areas in your life are you kind of retaining in your life? A little leftover, a little dust here and there that you can hand over to Him, and you can even ask Him to review your life and put Him in charge of those. Okay? And so inherently, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Green pastures, that's His promise. What a gift. So here's how it breaks down in real life. I used to manage kind of income streams like I was like the source. Like I was the one responsible for it, okay? Not really a steward. I called on God to help me really survive. Help me survive, but I hadn't surrendered authority to Him. When I actually began to shift this perspective and made Him the CEO, it wasn't about stability. It was so I could actually be blessed to bless others and glorify the kingdom. So part of what He wants to do through us is to actually bless us so we can grow the kingdom and bless others. So by us trying to hold the real, we might be holding back a level of blessings that might be in store for, of course, for you, but also for others as well, because we could be blessed to bless others and glorify the kingdom in His name. So who's currently has the functional authority over your decisions? I know that there's still little things I try and hold on to here and there, and it'd be good to let go of those. So what department of your life is operating without clear leadership? Something to look at. It might be your health. It might be some of your finances. It might be how you deal with relationships as well. So we got to slide the CEO chair to God. That's His chair. Let's give it back to Him. And it's part of the flesh is continually wrestling with that. It's normal. If you got, that's why it's so important to have that time with God daily. It isn't a promotion, it's a reinstatement. It's His proper place according to design law. That's the laws of reality. It's a construct. There's a saying that says like you don't really know yourself till you know your Creator. Well, how are you going to run this life? Wouldn't you want to put the one in charge who architected this reality, the one in charge of your life? He designed us. He alone knows your full assignment. And so the more we hand it over, the better we go from there.